Hello guys and welcome, it is ThatSrb2DUDE here today bringing you yet another quick tip story, which today is going to be on the Splattershot Jr. The Splattershot Jr. is primarily a short-range weapon. It's not the most accurate of the majority of short-range weapons, so there may be times where you have to just bear with its accuracy. Although this may be a thing, it has amazing ink coverage compared to other weapons in the game, which basically accounts for its bad accuracy. The Splattershot Jr. is a 4-shot kill weapon that deals 28 damage per hit. Fall-off damage can vary, but the minimum is 14 damage per hit, which basically means you could probably apply 8 hits to a target, which would then take them out eventually. The mobility of this weapon is extremely good as well. In fact, it has one of the fastest movement speeds when going in and out of the ink. The Splattershot Jr. is also one of the lucky bunch that has 3 variants to it. The first variant is known as, of course, the Splattershot Jr., and this one comes with Splat Bomb and Ink Armor. Splat Bomb, of course, being a bomb that you can roll on the floor before it detonates, and Ink Armor that applies a shield for a short period of time to yourself and all your teammates that allow you to take more hits than usual. There is also the custom Splattershot Jr., which also gets Auto Bomb, which is a robotic bomb that will follow a target in a near vicinity of where it's thrown, and Ink Storm, which is a rain cloud that travels a short distance that can decrease your opponent's health and also apply a lot of ink on the ground. And lastly, the Kenta Splattershot Jr. that comes with Torpedo, which is a lock-on missile that will travel to a target and on impact produce a bunch of ink around the target. And also you got Bubble Blower, which will allow you to send out 3 big bubbles for you to then destroy manually to create a massive explosion. This is my general build that I normally go with when I'm using the Splattershot Jr. As you can see, it has a bunch of ink saver sub perks. Mainly this is just due to the Splattershot Jr.'s high ink capacity, as it's the only weapon in the game that has 110% ink capacity compared to every other weapon that has 100. This will basically allow you to throw your sub weapons more often than usual. And the rest is just a mixture of run speed and swim speed perks, along with the 2 subs of quick super jump. The run speed just helps to allow you to chase down targets, as once you're shooting and running with this weapon, it can be quite slow at times. And the 2 subs of quick super jump is just to allow you to jump out of situations faster than usual, as a majority of fighting situations with the Splattershot Jr. is most likely not in your favor. Now, the Splattershot Jr. is primarily a supportive weapon, and the way that you want to use it is either defensively or supportively. Basically kind of both the same thing. Now, the supportive things that you can get out of this weapon is that this weapon has an extremely large ink tank, and you could probably walk around and just shoot with the weapon for maybe 30 seconds before you even run out of ink. By that time, you will probably build your special extremely fast, and once you've used your special, you replenish your ink instantly. When using one of the 3 specials like Ink Armor, Bubble Blower, or Ink Storm, you want to use it to help your teammates primarily, to maybe allow them to push into a certain area, or just to support them to stay alive. Now, as I said before, this weapon's ink spread and painting power is extremely good. So when it comes to getting a special fast, it shouldn't take any issue. Another supportive thing that I want to mention is also using the bomb that you probably possess. This could be a Splat Bomb, Auto Bomb, or Torpedo. You want to use your sub-weapon against your opponents that your teammates are trying to challenge. This makes it much more of a struggle for your opponents, mainly because they're trying to deal with your Slayer or midline weapon, and they're also trying to deal with the bombs that you're bombarding them with. In general, it makes it just extremely difficult for your opponents to deal with both. And of course, talking about your sub-weapon, the Splattershot Jr. has 110% ink capacity, and basically that's its unique feature out of any other weapon in the game. What this allows you to do is to throw a lot more sub-weapons than usual, as you have a higher ink tank rate compared to other weapons. So for instance, if you have a lot of ink saver sub perks, you could use this to your advantage to maybe throw 2 sub-weapons instead of 1. And it could also be a thing where you throw 2 sub-weapons, use your special weapon, and then throw another 2, which will then allow you to throw 4 bombs of some sort in a very quick space of time. Of course, this weapon could be played aggressively, but it's probably a thing where you don't really want to have to use your weapon up close in those situations. And why I say this is because, of course, the Splattershot Jr. has very bad accuracy. Its weapon spread is pretty much all over the place and unpredictable, so the majority of the time, if you're shooting an opponent, sometimes it'll just be a thing where it will feel like your bullets are going through the person, even though your crosshair is on the target, but it's mainly just because the weapon spread is not even hitting the targets, just going out to the left or the right. Thank you guys very much for watching my quick tip story on the Splattershot Jr. Don't forget to follow my social medias on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and Discord, where you can go ahead and talk to myself and join my Dude Society community. Thanks again everyone, this has been ThatSrb2DUDE, and I shall see you guys in another video.